I literally just made a video after watching part 1 of Kenya Moore and her interview with the king. And I was already trying to read in between the lines, speculating about whether or not Kenya Moore was low-key acting like she was feeling some type of way about her future on the show.
If I'm not happy, if I don't like the way things are going, I'll just say, it's not working out. Thank you for your time.
And now, after watching part 2, Team Twirl, just come here and give me a hug, because I just know that y'all are really going through it.
So how can I shine if you keep dimming my light? I know how to walk away.
You can stop saying that shit. I know that.
I rebuke all the spirits that's in here in the name of Jesus.
It's Justin Diego back with another binge-worthy video. And like I said in my very first video, Kenya Moore has really been unhappy on the Real Housewives of Atlanta for a while now, and apparently she's been so disappointed with how things have been playing out on the show that she's already considering whether or not she has a future on the show. And I'm actually kind of shook after she explained the reason why.
No, I'm still sad. It didn't work.
Y'all, this is not a drill. Kenya and Carlos got right into some things, talking about what the problem is with the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
In Portugal, I cursed everybody out at the table. I am sitting there looking at the fakery of it all, the dumb shit that people are doing. And I just said, you guys are ruining the show.
You broke the fourth wall.
Yeah, I did. Of course, they're not gonna show that.
And oh my God, y'all, the tea is piping hot. Kenya and Carlos King definitely have really great chemistry that I never really even realized they had. You can definitely tell that Kenya completely trusts him, and she showed up completely ready to clock in and give an interview.
Like, where's the hidden camera? Because this cannot be Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't have anything to work with. Give me something to work with. I'll give you a fight all day long.
And it honestly seems like their goal was to try and figure out the real issue with the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Are you bored?
How can I not be bored? I gotta work with people like Courtney. And it's like, for what? You're killing me.
And y'all, I'm gonna let them finish because I know that they are on like a serious mission to find ways to fix Real Housewives of Atlanta. But there was also this hilarious moment that went viral that happened during the interview where Kenya Moore was being so petty and dragging Marlo about having this random chairlift in her house.
Explain to me why you have a chairlift in your house. Is it to help with the old white men going up to your bedroom? Why else would somebody have a chairlift in their house? This 30s, well now she's 50, but why would you have a chairlift in your goddamn house?
The salt from the tears is just a wonderful makeup remover.
And y'all know the devil works hard, but Atlanta Housewives fans work harder. It did not even take an hour for fans to hunt down that actual chairlift that Kenya Moore was dragging Marlo about. And y'all,
call the police. We need to call the police.
oh my God, y'all, you can literally find anything on the internet these days, and it's kind of getting out of hand. And that's why I think that this would be the perfect time to tell you guys about today's sponsor. Incogni is a subscription-based tool on a mission to help you take back control of your data privacy. Y'all, when I first started growing my channel, I did business with this camera equipment company, and after paying them thousands of dollars, I finally realized that the whole time, it was a scam. Yeah, it's a long story, but my attorney told me to stop paying these people, and that's when they really started showing their true colors. They call and harass me, and they be emailing me talking about, oh yeah, we just watched your last video, so where is our money? And get this, y'all, they've even started reaching out to family members of mine that I don't even talk to, and it is just so embarrassing.
I'm not liking that.
And it's all because so much of our personal information is out there, all because there are companies out there selling our data to giant firms called data brokers, and then they sell our information to other advertisers. And here in the US, we have these people search sites that make even your most personal information available to regular people. And I don't like that. That's why I'm so happy that I found out about Incogni. Of course, there's nothing that I could have done to not get scammed. I mean, like, how was I supposed to know? But with Incogni, I can prevent these types of annoying calls from happening again by removing my data from online. Because data brokers are legally required to remove your personal information if you ask them. But handling this on your own would be almost impossible. But with Incogni, the process is automated, so they reach out to data brokers on your behalf to request your data removal and fight any objections for you. And y'all, my only regret is not finding out about Incogni sooner. All you have to do to protect your privacy is create an Incogni account with the information that you want removed and grant them the right to work for you to request your personal info to be removed. Then you can get back and let Incogni work for you while you just get on with your life watching more binge-worthy videos. And y'all, I cannot gatekeep this, so the first binge watchers to use code Bingeworthy at the link below will get 60% off Incogni. So don't just sit there, go ahead and get off these lists today. Thank you so much Incogni for sponsoring today's video. Okay, now we definitely gotta get into these comments because y'all already know how y'all are. Talking about, no wonder Marlo be getting the best SDs, cause she make them super comfortable with the crying laughing face emojis. Before more fans started to chime in after finding this chairlift post, talking about, I am through with her exclamation point, oh my God, with the crying laughing face emojis. And another fan took me out talking about, if Marlo removed the chairlift, then how would she make her money? Before y'all just kept laughing in this lady's face talking about, I'm crying with the crying face emoji, but no, seriously, why though? And man, what's going on with the crying laughing face emojis? And I'm like, Kenya, girl, you are never beating these rumors. We were just sitting here trying to tell these folks that you're not really a villain because, you know, Team Tour, we got to do what we got to do for the queen. And then here you go, back on your bullshit, girl. Like, Kenya, after this, I cannot even protect you anymore.
Can I have some more wine? Can I have more wine?
Is this communion? He's literally gonna do it. Go ahead.
Can I have some more wine, please?
Now, if you watched both parts of the interview, you already know that Kenya was very irritated about Marlo Hampton reaching peach holder status, really almost single-handedly blaming Marlo for the show's demise.
Did Marlo Hampton single-handedly ruin the past 2 seasons of The Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Child, would you get out of my head? I don't even have to think about that question. It is a yes.
And I was so shocked when Kenya admitted that she felt like this was the worst season of Atlanta Housewives ever because I don't know if you're supposed to be talking like that when you're like literally on the show and there's like more episodes that we have to like watch for like 3 or 4 more weeks.
This is the worst season I have ever seen in my life.
Agreed.
Why is it so bad?
Choices.
Is it the worst that you've been a part of?
Yes. Yes.
Why?
Choices. Casting choices.
Girl.
The problem is you cannot make a fan a housewife. That is a problem. When your whole existence on...
Go ahead.
After that, Kenya made some pretty interesting points.
After I sat through that dreadful reunion last year, I was like, oh, this is what they're doing? Literally justifying why someone has a peach that didn't deserve it.
And it's true, like I feel like they definitely used last year's reunion to make Marlo's peach make sense. And honestly, I was one of the people that was here for it because it's like, if we got to deal with her, like, we don't want it to be like no weird one and done, and we definitely don't want the show to look stupid. So it made sense for them to like use the reunion to like make us like her again, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Comment right now and let me know what you guys think about Marlo Hampton possibly being the reason that the show is completely ruined. And if that's true, also let me know, why do you guys feel like production is sitting there letting it happen?
Shut up, bitch, before I you up.
Yeah, I raised concerns a few videos back about how both Candy and Kenya have not been getting the best edit, and I remember being shocked that Kenya Moore was liking shady tweets about production and slamming them for their editing choices publicly. And then in part 1 of this interview, she definitely did not hold back at all, at times shading the powers that be with her whole chest.
When you were starting out, not auditioning, so I want to explain to people how it works. How it worked back then. Because now anybody could get on Housewives and your rehearsed reads and being prepped and having a battery in your back.
Yes, Kenya Moore and Carlos King went in about how RHOA has lost its prestige and how it's giving everything but what it's supposed to give.
But it's really for these new girls to wind them up like a rag doll. And oh, I'm sorry, I forgot my line of questioning.
Now, in part 2, Carlos King just flat out asked Kenya about her status on the show.
Do you feel like you're on the chopping block?
And what happened next completely shifted my wig more than... Wait a minute. Oh. Wait, hold on now. I can't just be coming up. What? Oh, I'm keeping this wig on. Okay. Okay, what I was gonna say is what happened next completely shifted my wig a little more than a little bit.
Honestly, if I look at the history of how I have been treated on this show, your guess is as good as mine.
I hate it here. It's a bad time.
Comment right now and tell me what you guys think about all this. Do you think that Kenya Moore is being intentional about how she's putting this information out there in a genuine attempt to save Real Housewives of Atlanta? Or do you think that she's being passive aggressive to get a reaction out of Bravo and make them snatch Marlo's peach?
So please give me my flowers.
Also, tell me what else she liked about Kenya's interview with the King. And be sure to watch the full interview on Carlos's YouTube channel, because when I tell y'all that sweet tea is sweeter and thicker than that thick ass syrup that they be putting in Wendy's mango teas, and y'all know it be thick. You know it be thick.
Lord have mercy.
Thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. Boy, we had a time. I also want to thank Incogni one more time for making this video possible. Definitely be sure to check out the link in the video description below to get that incredible offer from Incogni. Thanks again for watching. I will see y'all on the next one.